lo mau porta e la ko fiane fio la mai Hawaii ki mai le Tonga ko wate mo to ai po ma ke ko ni me holo la venga mari ko e tana tunga ai university o klaisi I pasiki ki wano woa a vo fani I la venga mari la ane lei ya anga matangi ha mana ko e ke fo ke ai ngai fai longa ke to no fulma hiwa ia honi ona ke tu ta heni ana fio king tu pono ko chancellor ia university o pasiki ko programa e hon fulu pe of ke lo kimi la we presenza si anfitu poi ka Honorary matare ko ke lo tu wa ko ia e preseni ko pot na ya ko sa suciana to ta na tonga poi ka to ta te vita hala pare fau lo tu fa ko ia e he sea ko ia o hapai se stoka ko lo ia kalaisi poi ka fai wa paongo le tatari fo ko e pro vice chancellor ki ta va kwa Doctoral University emeritus professor ana mau ita ferungaki lao e potohi pareseni sa konstitutone tonga pa ka kinton mafi wa ko rewa e ka wifi ka polisi ha voi fasi ai pia e forkileva ene afio king tu po wono angai fai longa ko ia ai ko honi o ku ka ke to no fu ma hi ma o la ko ia nei ko certificate level 4 to taha certificate level ni mata fitu advanced taha level 1 to ono level fitu to taha alo ke leva ke ngai mata to hi ko bachelor e to ta to lu ka wa bachelor of arts mo bachelor of science ko e postgraduate certificate de bua postgraduate diploma e ono alo ke leva ke master ai ko master e ua Doctor filosofa e ua pe whatever pe mo e fuak ma ke e fa ko ngahi matai to fa lang ia ko honorary master e taha honorary doctor e tolu pe ka le vai pe mo e fo tana tu unga e va fo ko e a ko la venga mari Institute of Technology ko e certificate level ua e tolu certificate level tolu taha certificate de taha pe moi certificate level 5 e hiwa ai ko fana wa ko ia o na kwa mai ko ia ki he tana tu unga ko ia mo e foki ngai fai longa me university o kalaisi I heni ai ko na tol ko ia ai honorary degrees ki master ko Minyan Yu me Guangdong province me Republika China ko doctor honorary doctor of law Wakia William Stanley Waterhouse me Australia honorary doctor of law William Clive Edwards senior me for all be my honorary doctor of science the honorable Lord Tangi of Van Onuka ai ko na to le u ka ko ia I fuak mage ko ia o ahoni ko e beka ko ni na foto he wa fe ma to luia na we pe ko e la venga mali Christian University le sita San Francisco California me va ana kamata tongani I wa fe ma fa e to da ko na foto pe mo vice chancellor fa ka doctoral fa vai le sa la na fuak be fuak associate of arts kamata wa fe mani ma pena to lili mai e hingo he wa fe ta fa me he la venga mali Christian University ki he Christ University in Pacific Peko Cup o lele mai ai la ma e ko e wa no ta ha no na fa no foi ai tamato I tu bo no ko e chancellor university o mai ki a honi kage ne hoko foki a pa kon ko fo university ke resita e wa ako ya buranga no nga to nga imotari le sita ko ya nga a pa ko pa TNQAB ona hoko ai ko university I Tongani pero ne tu le ko ya ta mini ne kamata nga we mai I wano ta hiwa ko le sita a pa ko ni ko university I Tongani wa ko na wa hiwa i lo tongani we na wa I wa campus brava e ma aswanoa wanoa Hawaii campus na brava ia ta hoa ma aswanoa wataha we mona ofisi New Zealand Australia Tamo Amerika ko University of Kalaisi i he Pasifiki ka toang ko e ahoni to bole lulu ni on tani ma December wanoa wa hapa tuia me horo ko ia o e korisla venga mari e ito foa to lahi au bita na to ko na heni ahoni hoko ko ia ai na we go pai ba ko habli mo abito ba ni ta mini fono abito ai holo ta mini na to lu ka faya ko bebe poki kia ki na to ko ia wamla ke ma ono ma ko longa I ahoni na kamata ko ka ni nai laka na kamata ai me fale alea no fo mai I hala ta fa pero en ko na heni I ta mini ngai begane ate lo report ko ia nei viene I fega polisi na ka tamea viene ka fonga menga hi mission na mori ko ia I Tonga ni tal ka la he saina ko ka donga e tu me a heni pe boki gi siapani pe a mahino mai ia to la ko ia agna do ranga ka lava mago me muri ka wai ko na Waterhouse me Australia bebe poki ko ia ka minian me China o vahenga kwano o ia I China William Stanley Waterhouse me Australia ai kuna ka na wai poki ko e ngai vai longa falang lang ko ia o ahoni ma me muna tol ko ia I he tatari oi amana ke tu ta heni ai tama tu I Tonga atu bo wono wa fa de vai atu ki te ko yo na tolu amana ke fa ko na wa fa longa na ngai pulu e ga na tolu ko yo na fa ki ko ngai certificate me ta fa be ka ko da o bagai do o mai me o abia ko ke ai uhinga ko ke university ai ku kawai ai fika ko fayako ko savea do tapu ko business accounting information technology criminal justice ko networking mo cyber security ko teologia ko ngai abia ko ke him na ko mo ko early childhood education ko fayako ko ia ke ako to moa ko ka to la ko ia ngai wa ke university ko ni ge forensic IT ta ia ko mana ko mama ni ta mini ai ako ko ni ko ke ngawe aki ai computer to information technology kai aro forensic ko hange ko yo mau ake ka police wa totolo me ka sa ni sino kumi ko ya fainga mea o ka we ngai le son ko ia o ku to wa te abia ko ni o la ke ko fanong ke siren ko ha ele ko amra ke tuta okay tabe porque fa sta tari ko mau mo ngai media ko na hene ta mini ki te ko ia o tu uta haere ka kamata ai bol kalama ko hoko toki tal ko kamata be ko ni na kamata be foki I la venga mari ni ye wano no toluia wano no fa be hegi no alofa he wano atanima pa ke tu be inu alofa I fare ko ia maseia na fenga akon na university ke Faith International University me America Technical University of Ostrava me Czech Republic ko kala America of Institute Education me America University of New Zealand MI Air of Aviation Education America, White Country University, New Zealand, pia mo European University of Cyprus, I sai palo ia. Ko ngahi fotu tu uia, ngai university no, whengawe aki, pia mo apekoni. Ko tu uta aine afio. Ko ni tanu i ke olonga. Te koe kamata e tau programa, te taki e paula tau lafo tau wha.
Kilua, ai koloa, moi poto, moi ilo mea, ai otua. Honi kai tai maha kulea, ene ngahi tūtū ni, mo tai ma whakato toloa, hono ngahi fau ngā. He hono ia iha taha, kone lawe ia whinangalo e iki, peha taha ke whare ia. Peha taha nane ange mua hamea ki ai, kane toi totongi, seuke, o te fito ki hene afio, pea fou i hene afio, pea iku ki hene afio, ai me afuripe. Ke hene afio ai koloria, o lau i kuonga, amen. Tapu pea moi o tua mafi, ai o tua, koe whahinga poto kehe kono huelo ia. Tapu moi la au kei tu katoa he o Tonga, King Tupo Wono, hau toka e whonua, mo chancellor o University of Kalaise Pasifiki. Tapu mo taine kuini nanas pau. Tapu mo prinis kalau ni, prinis tupautoa, ulkalala, mo whare hoa mo he ofo. Tapu mo lot fohe, mo ho eike whonua. Tapu mo eik pare mia, Honorable Huakawa Meiriku, ko tō taharea o e katoa ngani. Tapu mo ho eik minister ko tō pe. I would like to gratefully acknowledge the presence of High Commissioners and Ambassadors. Thank you so much for allowing time to be here with us this morning. Tapa moe whafofonga o Palestini, sias wesidiana tawa taina Tonga, whawhikau toke tā te vita parewhau, moe kotoa o kautaki lotu, moe kau whaiwhikau. Tamo e Palestine leo leo sias tokai kolo ya kalaisi. Whaiwhikau whapu ya tatafu. Ko e sea o e poate o e kau kovana ai University of Kalaise Pasifiki. Tapu mo e kau kovana, mo e poate, kau ngā ue. Mo e kotoa ki nau tolu whaiwhatongia i he university. Tapu mo e kau whaiwhikau, pa mo e sias tokai kolo ya kalaisi. Tapu mo hama tā pure, whātahi whonua. Tapu mo kau whakawhi ko toa pē, tau i heni. Pea tapu mo Tonga ko toa pē, waot ki ai, e whakauhani, i Tongani, pea mo i Otmuri. Whatapamake, whanau, matu ngai tau hene a honi, whalanglangi, li whaki ngai whailonga whako o a honi. Uhi mo katoa ki pangai. Ko ki fuoloa foki, e tau tai heni. Ono vai tua ki tau tolu, e ko vitahi wā, e ngai tau ko tau situ atu ki ai. Pongpongini, hange ko ngalo e tui e kau ni. He fuoloa no tai tui ki katoa nga peheni. Pe ko fi kumbo e ke pia pena tuku ai e whia. Whamoromore atuhi. Ko katoa e tupe ki e whala. Uhi mo katoa. Nai te si imoni e tau tui. Uhi pa kou tui na ke lotu lahi whauria. E fu katoa nga uha ane afi mo aho atu. O pehe pe fe tau katoa nga hea honi. Ka koe aho eni, taramai e saa me ko ngauhi e sihova. Ke tau fia, tau mavava, mo neke neka ai. Kou tui koe aho o fia, hai haloto tai fia, ha aho peheni. Tau ha, katoa ngai, hiri whakmatai tohe tau whanau. Kamata tau prokalama, a ke himi, tataki tau tolu, whai whekau whanueri mataere, Palestine, just aho fito o Tonga. Tau hoko atu ki he wholofola, whahoko atu ia, whai whekau toke tā, te vita hala pāre whau, whafonga i Palestine, just we sila tau taina Tonga, pe tau toke hoko atu. Malo.
Wholofola himi e kamata ke e oau whakawhetai o e pongpongini. O hā i he himi tolungea uononima, ves uluaki uape moe walu. Ai e te uspela tahataha tupe, ai ngahi kupu i himi koe ni. Ia mou mea hake ke tau hivu. E ke u erelo awhe mai, ke u hiva ke mua, ai alo ofa kua whai, maa kuhe o tua. Egilelei tokoni mai. Ke wala whakaha mo whakaongo ki mamani a sio fuhuafa. Eiki hoku ngutoni. Aibe ke fu mawhaa, ke ulawa hono hake ki a sio fu huafa.
Koe wholofola o ia honi. Pe mea toi sā me ko e te au e ngai sa me. Mo mawawa ke o toa a ngai whanua ko toa pe tau ia si hawa a ki ai fia ho ki hono ao mo kai kaila. E ke mo ilo moa ko si hawa pe ko o toa ko ia nane ngahui ki taua pea ko ki taua o ko na io ko kakai ana ko sipi o kune whawhanga. Mo ho hono ngai matapa he whakawhetai ho ki hono ngai roto a mo hono hiwai io mo sanveia whakamalo ki hono huawha he o kurerea si hawa o tae ngata e ne alawha pea tu mau e ne fuakawa i he tau tangata mo tau tangata. Amen.
Uhi pea mo katoa ki pangai. Koe fofua katoanga hiri whakamatai tohi eni. Hiri ai pekia ko ia ai founder e Universito Kalaise Pasifiki. Whewhikau toke tā hiri whawa here saurala. Mapake e wha kau kei ala no tuunga. Whamoromore. Umea ke olunga tau tu whalonglong whai whakapapa. Minit peta. Peta hokatu ke tau lotu. Whamoromore, ka mo mea hifo. Koe tau lotu e tataki ia e whaiwhikau whaiwa paonga, whaiwhikau sea wahenga hapai, sasto kai kolo ia kalaisi. Hiri ko ia, whakahoko atu ai rea taritari, Emeritus Professor Ana Maui tau whiulungaki. Te la hoko atu ki he resoni hono ua, whakahoko atu ia e Kintoni Mafi, Presidente Saskoni Stutone o Tonga, pere tau hoko lewa ki ha fasi, me kau polis Tonga peto hoko atu ai.
Tau lotu, tau kau ke whakamalo ia. Ai o toa koe tamai, o toa koe alo, o toa koe lau maarie, maoni oni. Kau e kakai o langi nā. Kau mo mamani Filipe. Hau ke tau hiwa, fia ke siowa. Tau mawawa, ki ho tau makatu whakamo ui anga. Tau ahi ke te ia mo whakamalo, tau whau hiwa same, ke ene a fia. Koe tua lahi a sihowa, koe tui whakarewelewa, koe universi kotoa. Ai ne a fio une whai te lia i lolo whanua, pēo ko ona e ngahi tumutumu i mounga. Ai a fio na ko ona e tahi, me ngahi mea kotoa pe o ku iai. Ko ki tau tolu koe kakai o kune whawhanga, koe sipi o kune tauhia. Koe tua o hoa fio, koe tua o Abrahame, koe tua o Aisake, koe mana wahe anga o Sekope. Pea ko koe ia, na e tuku ki ai e he ura ki wha, aho mau ki i whanua kotonga. Pea talu, pea mei he taimi ko ia o au mai ki he lolo tongani. O ke i haa pea iwi, pea mo e tou kupu, mafi, o a fia. He utanoa e ka umisinare na e ho mai a papalangi ke siwe e kakai ho mau potahini. Pia na lahi a ngahi whanua ne more ai. Ka ko Tonga o ku kei tolonga mai. O kai to e veiveiua e mautui ko e ola peia o e tuku whanua poto mo e tuku whanua malu ko whai. Ko senturi ko o siia ko tauni na e ofo a mamani i he moungafi ka mai tsunami na hoko ho mau whanua kai whakaofa. Ko Sihova na ne puke ki mautolo. Pea koe mooni e tō wholofola me he talo ni. Koe otua ko ho tau pāre tu aia. Ko koe nofu anga koe po tō pea moe māma. Taramai i he pēteri ake o ku hau me whē ai po tō pe aku nofo i fe ia ai mama. Taramai he whanua e kau mo ui o ku ikai i heni. Pe e ha mama. Lolo whanua mo i kiristahi. Whangamanpuna o e ataaku nau kalo mai o ku ikai i ai a poto mo mama. Taramai ko hono mahu i ngā. Hei kai fua tau pa mo koula hau mo asinsini. Pe au ki he koula o ofela o i kai ala whakatatau a poto pe mo mama. Kalau ki ngahi makakoloa o au ki he tōpasi pe a meikusa si anoa ke whakamahu inga tatau a e poto pe mo mama. Pe au talamai o ku kalo mai pe ai ngahi whanua katoa tama au ke he manupuna e ata lolo whanua. Kai talamai kai toki lea mai a mate pe a mohe tesi. Kuongo mai ki ho materinga koe otua toko tahape. Ai na ne fua ai ngahi vai moe ngahi matangi pe a moe mamafa o ngahi mounga. Ko hai kua ne lawe i hatangata ai lahi oi vai ko ke tuke he whonga whanua. Ko hai kua ne lawe e hatangata ko ha ai mamafa oi matangi i hono hiri ki ha mea fua. Pea ko hai o kune lawe ko ha ai mamafa oi ngahi mounga. Mau lawe i pe hono maalunga. Mau lawe i pe ai tu a historia oi ngahi mounga. Kai more ke mama o haa mau lawe, pe o ku kilo e fiha, toni e fiha. Ko Sihova, taramai, ko Sihova pe tō taha o kuau e ne sio ki he ngata anga o mamani. Pe toki taramai e he tesi, mo mate, ko mofisi mai ha taranoa ki ho materinga. Ke ilo e ha tangata, tā koe apasia ki a Sihova, koe poto ia. Koe afe me he kovi, koe mama ia. Koe siate whorau ia. Mo e taumu kawenga ngā ue, o ku tōtō iwi ki ai, ai Professor Emeritus, ana maui, tauwhirungaki, pia mo ko toa, o ene kau ngā ue. Pia nge koe mea kuwhai he tahine kuini e aholaka maa sisu, ke whapapau i o hu ai takotaha kotoa mau a hono whakamo ui. O mau whiawhia, mau whakamalo ke ho awhio e ahon. Kua tau e langi o e katoa ngan. Kua awhio atu pō, ka koe sensilaia, e University o Kalaisi, i e Pasifiki. Pea kua mau haka he langi kua tau, pea mau pata i latu. Kau maa kua whakaholoholo ai ngahi ot kawe inga kau maa ngahi ot palanite. Mui mai a ek pare mia Tonga. Toke tā hua kawa me riku. Ka ko eki ministaia o e ako, ta mga ako ngā ue. Ai mui mai Ko popo ai pe ki he mai moa. Ai ne afio. E o tua, kai te maulawa ke lau whakalau tai lau, pe lau hingoa. Ai fuu, kakai mahuinga. Malai oi ako, malai oi lotu. Koe kau mamahi whanua, koe kau ofa whanua. O kumau lo nuku whakataha, i he ahoni, whakataha pia mo o sevaniti. Koia o kumau hanga kotoa peke a te koe, a koe o hau mea i ho mau toko ni. O kumau kore ho lau maari e maa oni, toka ha o meri no, pia mo alo o wha, i he kamatanga o e katoanga o e ahoni, o au ki hono ngataanga. Tau kamata pe mo koe, pia tau tutuku pia mo afio. O pia e maulotu mo e whamalo hake i hoa ko eni. I hoa whai o tua koe tamai, o tua koe alo, o tua koe lau maari e maa oni. Emeni. Emeni.
Ko hoku ina si asihova. Ko lau ia hoku lau maharia. Ko iai teu amanaki ia teia. Uhi mo katoa i pangai. Ko e whakatapu e kua feia. Pakou kore ke whakamalmalu atu. Kai tuku mai ha whainga maharia o whine motuani. Ke whakamonu hoku koloa he pongpongini. O ko lawei pe ai tai whiunga e whine motuani mo e whatongi ani. Ka kou kore pe hangofua ke lawhalalo atu ai whakahoha atu ani. O kou whakawhawhangai atu he huawhatau eiko si sukalaisi. Ai po ate o university, a tangata eiki Vice Chancellor o university, whai whikawa ko ako toke tāwiri vailea saulala, ka whai ako mo whanau ako katoa o University o Kalaisi he Pasifiki. Ai mau taritari whiawhia mo e loto maa whanalahi. A ene awhiotu po wono koe haue o Tonga. Mo e tahine kuini na naspau ki he kere kere o Niumata. Mo taripaea o Isas Karistiane o Tokai Kolong. O kuvela ho maulotoni he mawhana. Pa kua tau ho maulangi he pongi pongi whakakoloa koeni. He kua haerea e tupou ai ki I katoanga si I koeni mo vai vai. Pea toi mea mai e tahine kuini. Pa kua ka kato ai e mau whiawhia. Tuku pe mua ke mau whakataha, lea whakataha, mo e whiwhine koloa. I he sani mo wiki ai teke langi, na e whai e mau kiskisi. O lawe mo nuai ai kainanga o e whonua. Uhi mo katoa I pangai. Pehe tokua koe matapaa ki polo tū, na e tuuia I koloa wawao. E api o maui motua, maui atalanga, mo maui kiskisi. Na iloa honau api ko mala e tori, he koe api o ingoe kakala. Tokua na iaha whiwhine koloa, na aluke utu mai e neongo hohoni mei vaiola. He koe vai pe ia, o wheitu uko ia. Pea koe totolo pe, he na e maulalo au pito ai langi, he taimi ko ia. Pea he ne whoki mai na whetaulaki mo maui kiskisi, koe toki osi e ne tao umu. Pea ko hela ia mo whia inua. Pea ne kore ke he whiwhine ai fo I hohoni vai, ke ne inu. Pea awange e he whiwhine, neongo ai whainga taa e ne totolo, ke utu mai e ne vai. Pea koe uhi koe ofa ai whiwhine, na taranga e maui tene teke I ai langi, ke oua e toi totolo. Ka alu tu utonu pe, ke utu mai e ne vai. Na teke I totolo e maui kiskisi ai langi, pa toki whie maarie ai whiwhine. Pea tokua koe uhinga ia o hingoa koloa, koe totongi o e ofa aki ai ofa. O whai ai e whakatangi koe ni mei pulotu mo mala e tori. Ofa ke ngofua, pea ofa ke ata kautala noa. Kei tua pulotu koe maamaloa, kei tautalu he otuanga ofa. Ai teke langi ne whai he whala loutoa. Laukau anga e whiwhine koloa, a maui kiskisi e nanga ofa. Isa he matangi kuangiliki, mala e tori koe palataisi. Alaha hono kakala koe whakananiwi, masiva herea ke alaviku. Malama mo pulotu kua tuu taiki, tua o whātu maui kiskisi. Uhi mo katoa ki pangai, kua teke langi a maui kiskisi. Pa kua mangi ai e whanua, he ofa ai whare o tupou. O taru pēm he tuku whanua na e whai he roki whaa ki pou ono, ko o tua motonga ko tau to whi apeia. Pe o mai ai lo tu mai a ko, ke hinu mo kai mo ma mo ui me ai, a ono kakai. Pe ako kei alahai a kakalau ni mata mo taripai a, koe whakananiwi ki hawhai whatongia ki wharelahi. Koe kei whakahaungai, ai mo koi ai whinangalo o tupou, ke hoko ko e chancellor o ki apia koni. O mau tuku pāhi a honi te mau toi whakalakalakange, ai koloani, i hatu unga au kutoe lereiange, ke kei utu mo inu me ai, ai hoko tupu e whanua. Uhi, mo katoa I pangai. O mau whakatulou atu, mo taritari whiawhia, ai tahine kuini na naspau. Neongo o kui kai koe koristupu aeni, ko kuin salo te, ko hono o whaanga. Ka ku mau pulu pe, ka ko ki mau tolu koe ki te hina, si pe, o whakaongo atu ki haangi, mei wharelahi. Ho eik no pero e whanua, eik pare mia me ho eik me mipa e kapneti. Ho eik me mipa e wharearea, hataki lotu, ka whakawhonga diplomatika, mo ka whakawhi whakalanglang ko toa pe. Ka mai si mātua, mga he whamiri o ka wikuna o e ahoni. O mau lau ko mau tāpuaki ho mau mea hen he pongpongini he kātoa ngani. Pa mau taritari whiawhia ki mau tolu, mo loto hanga maarie. O mau whakatawange mo whanau ni katoa, mo mātua, mo whine mātua a whaifatongia o investini. E ka katoa o mo whiawhia, pa mo mao whonta puaki, mo keres ia. May I, on behalf of the board, the Vice-Chancellor, staff and students of the university, extend a very warm welcome to all members of the Diplomatic Corps and those who have travelled from overseas to be here this morning. Your presence honors us, and especially our graduates who have waited 3 long years for this special day. Thank you for your presence, which gives special meaning to their achievements. May today be a glorious witness to God's grace and mercy. Despite the tribulations and challenges of 2022, God has continued to protect our king and royal family and Tonga and its people. And today, therefore, we have cause to rejoice and to give him thanks, glory, and honor. Friends and supporters of the university, may we welcome you all and thank you indeed for your continuing support and warm friendship. O himo katoa I pangai, ko lava e whakahoha o ko whakamalo lahi atu he mau e whainga maari e tua awhatu.
Tau toi paspasi ki he rea maari e rea taitari ko ia aho ni. Tau hoko atu ki he rea sone pongpongi ni. Whahoka atu ia e whaiwhekau sione koloi. Ko e whaiwhekau pure wahenga tonga tapu e ua pe mo niwa.
Ko ua e whalafola. E lau ko hui ko e ahwha koloa koini. Hai e kosperi ono ki tohi e sione. Homo fulu maa ni maa, ki o lau o esi uloa ki hono ni maa. Ai au pe ono hiki. Ko au ko e vaine monia, pe ko e tamai ko i tauhingo e ia. Ilonga hawa ia te au o ki kai fua, o kune motuhia. Ilonga hawa au fua, o kune au hania ke a siria ne fua. Ko mou tawhisi noi vai eni ki mou tolu, ko mea ai he rea ko whai kia te ki mou tolu. Ai ke mou nofo mau ia te au, mo au ia te ki mou tolu. Hange au i kai ke whaafua e waa ia te ia pe, o ka pau, e kai ke nofo mau i he vaine. Pe foki, e kai te mou lava e ki mou tolu, o ka pau e kai te nofo mau ia te au. Ko au pe ko e vaine, ko ki mou tolu ko ngai waa, ko ia unofu mau ia te au, mo au ia te ia, o fualahi ai toko taha ko ia. He ka mawai mo au, o kui kai te mo whaafai hamea. Amen.
Watau ke programa. Ko ife ka polisi e hokani.
Don't want a lot for Christmas. There's just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you.
I'm just gonna stay awake to hear this magic rainy glare. 'Cause I just want you here tonight, holding on to me so tight. What more can I do? All I want for Christmas is you.
You, baby. All the lights are shining so brightly everywhere, and the Santa children laughter fills the air, and everyone is singing. I hear the sleigh bells ringing. Santa, won't you please bring the one I really need? Won't you please bring my baby to me? And I want a lot for Christmas. This is all I'm asking for. I just want to see my baby standing right outside my door. 'Cause I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you.
Yo, I feel tamo tupo no. Ako chancellor at Christ University in Pacific. Ko mo meni dia ni tatari kaya tola. Family maheni. Me kainga Tonga. Ko foa ke fangilai pepa. E ka wikuna tunga matua, fine matua, to fonga tamaki he university. Ako ko le klo tatau. Ilo lopo finagalo. Ake aile mua. O foa ke fangilai pepa ko ni. Ke whanau koe ni. Tako kore hen, ka tuke tā sias ma kaf pakola, ke ne kamata e ui, o ki nau tole kau iku na, ang nau tolu, mi apiako, e ak whakaskeitari, malopita.
O kore ke u whamalumalo ati pehe, i e tala nese. Whahe kamata e tau whiohi. Whamore mua e uhi. Ka whakahoka tu mua e a kau graduate ko e ni. Kau ki whamala ala pe ko tawhaken o e LIT, ko Lavenga Maria Institute of Technology. O ku nau whengai aki a pia mo e TVET program. Pia ko e whanau ken a manaki ke nau mao e nau ngai certificate. Ko talo mau whengai aki e taiwa walu ono. Pia mo e kau taha ko e CISA, Commercial Education Society a Australia. Since 1986, o hau mai ke tau koe ni. Pako whiawhia lahi au pito e uhi, whamore ka whamatatua. Ai whanau, nau too excited pe koe awhia tamatui. Pa whamore pe na ngai whakawhotunga. Ka tuku mua ke ukamata hano ui atu. The students, and about to announce at this moment, they are from the Lavenga Maria Institute of Technology, and they are receiving their certificate through CISA, Commercial Education Society of Australia, and then we have been working since 1986. Koe ulaki, English Fundamental, te vita tupou, ta taka motonga, tawa wawau nofo fua motu. Certificate e level 1, Office Practice Fundamental, Database Fundamental, Spreadsheet 2, Business Financial. Asi pea san nau mateaki he lotu, a nau meria ki loto tatau, fua e ki palanite, poko tala ha apai Solex City, longa mapu nofo ha kame. Certificate level 1, English Fundamental, Database, Office Practice Fundamental, Keyboard, Spreadsheet 2, Business Financial 2, Lea loni mo ui he lotu i he langi mahe. Rei mātua niu taua nofo tō mololo. CISA Certificate Level Lower, English Fundamental Level 2, Business Financial 2, Mary Salina o California Taufa, ho foa taunga, pangai motu wawau, ni o top top. CISA Certificate Level Tolu, Communication Structure 3, Business Financial 3, Spreadsheet 3, ilaisa ane siu I whangatapu whanua, alaki whanua, whanoi fua habai. Certificate Level 4, Communication Structure Ua, Office Practice 2, Business Financial 3, Word Processing 4, se ini suria taufa, lavenga tonga kolofo o. CISA Certificate Level 4, Database 3, Database 4, Business Financial 4, makeresi fangpo tataka motonga homa. CISA Certificate Level 4, Distinction, Office Practice 2, Communication Structure 3, Business Financial 3, Word Processing 4, Distinction, Database 4, Distinction, Communication Application 4, Office Practice 4, Distinction, Business Financial 4. Sasiria vaniria halalupe tataka motonga vai malo. Certificate Level 4, Spreadsheet 2, Distinction, Word Processing 2, Business Financial 2, Database 3, Spreadsheet 3, Word Processing 3, Database 4, lutu mila tu tupou, otu kinekina feremea hapai. Kolo maire eua havelu loto, nofo wha tumu tonga tapu. CISA Certificate Level 4, Keyboarding, English Fundamental, Office Practice, Database Business Communication, Office 2, Practice 2, Spreadsheet 2, Spreadsheet 3, Word Processing 4, Business Financial 4. Elisa pesi, molu tau whamore more. Wharesiu paia I tunga kauta ki hakau matu lere noa. Hihifo, tonga lereta hapai, kirikiri te fua, makawe funga tuwa tere mataika, whare vai, nofa lawenga maari. Certificate Level 4, Keyboarding, English Fundamental, Database, Business Communication 2, Office Practice 2, Word Processing 4, Business Financial 4, is a pesi, moltalo taufa, kolofo o, lawenga tonga tonga tap. CISA Certificate Level 4, Distinction, English Fundamental, Database, Office, Keyboarding, Communication, Office Practice, Spreadsheet, mere siria, lovita tavake. Lire avai o vuna pangai motu vavau, esi o salo te holonga, mo whatai tonga tapu. CISA Certificate Level 4, Office Practice, Spreadsheet, Communication, Business Financial, Spreadsheet, Database, Business Financial, Word Processing Distinction, Database 4, Office Practice 4, Distinction. Whalau hola I vaiola, ana toti whatai, rei mātua pangai motu wawau, nofa lawenga maari. CISA Certificate Level 4, Keyboarding, English Fundamental, Office Practice Fundamental, Business Financial 4, Word Processing 4, Distinction, masiva he lotu I manukau kai foto, talau nei afu taunga, pangai motu wawau, haapai nofo lawenga maari. Pamoromori uko e lawa ia tawhaki o e lawenga maari Institute of Technology, ko kau ngau e whakasekeritari ia, o wako I hene koisi lawenga maari, pato ia ko I bena dolu ke nau, ma e mo ui whakalaisi ke nau o ngau e lere, o whalahi atu, malo.
Kuhi pehe ka katoa, whamore maure ka hoko atua be i he waa ko i university, level, kamata pia mi he level 5 ki he level 5. Ai ko kina tolu mauai a nau certificate, pa pehe ki he diploma pia mo advanced diploma, te kamata lewa. Ana e seta hei matoto certificate in mathematics fundamental from Utungake Vavau, Wheremea Hapai, hoi tonga tapu, Auckland, New Zealand, no whahateiho. Aisea Isileri Sotiaka Hopoate, certificate in teaching, level 5 from Hifo Tototonga Leleka, Uiha, Fuamotu, Homa Vavau. E seta Moala Moui Helotu Asi, certificate in teaching, level 5 from Leima Atua Lofanga Hapai. Silua Vakalafo, certificate level 5 in teaching from Nukunuku, Tongatapu, Whareloa, Hapai. Lucy Judy Fuasafi, certificate in teaching level 5 from Talafo, Whahefa, Nofolavenga Marie. Melissa Marlena Brady Lavaki Helotu, certificate level 5 in teaching from Maafanga Tongatapu. Nixon Nicholas Eunice, certificate level 5 in teaching from Lavenga Marie, Houmalei, Neyafutahi Vavau, and also from Papua New Guinea. Tangi ki Maama Taufo'ou, certificate in teaching level 5 from Lavenga Tonga, Whātumu Tongatapu. Lori Va'enuku, certificate in teaching level 5 from Longomapu, Kanokupolu, and Pangai. Spaimani Lafo'ou, diploma i e savea o e whakava motua, pea mei Pangai Hapai. Salote Peika, diploma in teaching level 5 from Pangai Hapai. Paamela Halahala, diploma in teaching level 5 from Hihifo Niwa Toptapu, Pangai Hapai, Homa Kirikau, Tongatapu. Seini whakahoifua e hau hingano, diploma in accounting, level 5 from Sopu Tongatapu. Joy Isabel Haunga, diploma in accounting level 5 from Talau Vavau, Longo Longo, Tongatapu. Florence Malia Kaifoto, Diploma, Level 5 in Information Technology Support from Talau Vava'u, Pangai Motu, Taunga Vava'u, and also from Pangai Hapai. Latu Fifita Matealona, Diploma Level 5 in Information Technology Support, Pea mei futu kolomaile eua, taunga vava'u makaunga tonga tapu. Lisi mei moana folau, Diploma Level 5 in Mathematics Application, from Taanea Mataika Falare Urei Mātua Vava'u Vaini tonga tapu fisi Hamoa and Hoi. Sela Seini Lakalaka Halatokoua, Diploma Level 5 in Criminal Justice from Uiha, Wharewai, Vaini, Folaha Tongatapu. Mausa Halahala, Diploma in Criminal Justice Level 5 from Kolomaile Eua, Haveluloto, Homakerikau, Tongatapu. Te Vita Fatongia Tau, Advanced Diploma i Savea o Fuakava Motua, mei Pangai Hapai Nofo Whangaloto. Huasini Asi, Advanced Diploma Level 6, i Savea o Tohitapu from Leimatua and Feletoa Vava'u. Ilaisa Taukave Matokai Maananga Ngahe, Advanced Diploma Level 6 in Networking and Cybersecurity from Tefisi Tuanikivare o Te Avava'u Uiha Hapai. Sisifa Taufa Halatanu, Advanced Diploma Level 6 in Criminal Justice from Karikoma Vaitangi, Hasini Hamula Tongatapu. Mele Ofa Kisia Fukofuka, Graduate Certificate Level 7 in Business Administration from La Paha, Tatakamotonga, Tongatapu. Kofe Taumalolo, Advanced Diploma Level 6 in Theology from Ha'alalo and Hakame. Haitelen Sia Ale, Advanced Diploma Level 6 in Criminal Justice from Funga Mapitoa, Taoa, Waikasila, Vava'u. Uhi kaumaka adoa, Koe lava e whanau ako i he levolo ko ia malo au pita.
Ui mga doki pangai, tau ki whakawaha mapai. Whae ki whakameite, whakatu e pe tama. Hiri pe koia tau whaosi lewa tau katoa ngā, a ke kong whaosi koia o e whaak matai tohi. Ko kore, a whawhiawhia eni, a hana lotua. Mātua ko toa pe, na o manaki a aho eni. Ea koe whanau ka loto e mātua, pe koe aho eni. Ko kore tau toi pas, whawhitai ki o tua mafi, o mi hao le rei mo tau tolu. Uhi mo katoa ki pangai. Ta hoko atu ai fuaki a ngai whailonga whakaako. Pea kutoi whae kore whi matamua ki loto tatao. Whamore more. Hoi fua pe mua kai fuaki angi ai toenga o ngai whailonga o whanau hea hon. Malo.
Whawhetai ki a Sihova, koe whanauen kua nā wikuna, ai ako ki he Bachelor of Arts degree. Reverend Aisake Whaiva Paongo, Bachelor of Christian Ministry, me lo whanga haapai veitongo Tonga tapu. George Anthony Coca, Bachelor of Arts of Business Administration, Kolofo'ou, Ofu, Nomuka, Maufanga. Kesaya Lomanitiesa Daisy, Bachelor of Arts in Computer and Information Science. Me Tola Vavau, Whakakai, Hapai, Vaini, Tongatapu. Haloti Billy Shamko, Bachelor of Arts in Computer and Information Science, Tofoa Tongatapu. Palu Vulase Tupou, Bachelor of Arts in Computer and Information. Tola Vavau, Felemea Haapai. Mavai Moeliku Folawola Taufa, Bachelor of Arts in Computer and Information Science, Me Nakolo Kolomotua. Ulakai Matahengi Hengi Pala, Bachelor of Arts, Science in Mathematical Science, Lema Tua Vavau. Palei Liua Fonua, Bachelor of Arts in Science, Science in Criminal Justice, Felemea Whakakai, Whatumu Pelehake Tongatapu. Vahanoa Moala, Bachelor of Arts in Education in Early Childhood Education, Toula Vavau, Makaunga, Tongatapu, Nofo Veitongo. Christina Ana Vaikoloa, Hemaloto Cha Group, Bachelor of Arts, Education in Early Childhood Education, Kolomotua, Utungake, Nofo, Kolofo'ou. Silongo e hau fifita kakau whakaatui Bachelor of Arts in Education in Teaching. Ha ano tungua haapai o honua ewa a hau kolofo'o nofo tofoa. Ana Seini Ale, Bachelor of Arts, Education in Teaching. Taoa, holonga, vava'u, nofo tofoa, tonga tapu. Glis Masi Hakaumotu, Bachelor of Arts, Education in Teaching, Masila Mea Hasini. Uhi mo katoa I pangai, te uhoko atu ke postgraduate certificate, pia mo postgraduate diploma. Kalesita lota haunga postgraduate certificate in theology, talau vava'u longolongo tonga tapu. Samuela Pili Milose Matakayongo, postgraduate certificate in business administration, Tataka Motonga Tongatapu. Tongovua Liane Fifita, postgraduate diploma in business administration, Maufanga Tongatapu. Fa'one Sailosi, postgraduate diploma in business administration. Fa'one Sailosi Bloomfield, Mei Fasi Moeafi Atungi, Tongatap. Siu Ifangangalu, postgraduate diploma in forensic information technology, Kaula Ha'apai Mata'aho Ewa, Afa Nofo Maufanga. Latai Ana Manu Fotukama, postgraduate diploma in forensic information technology, Nomuka, Tua Nekivare, Fanga o Pilolevu Tongatapu. Victor Haalata Frederick Aloysius Alexander Taumoepeau, postgraduate diploma in forensic information technology, o ua kotu haalata pangai haapai fasi tongatapu. Kohi mo katoa I pangai ko e whakaosi o e whanau I postgraduate diploma ko Vanessa Joy Lolohea, postgraduate diploma in education, Tu'anuku Vava'u. Tu'awha.
Uhi mo katoa ko kore ke uhufanga he whatapu ko so noa whaki, ka tuke motuan ke whakahokoak, a ki nau tol ko lawa ile rei aho nau whakailonga, maa a pa he whoki ke he toke tā whilo sefa. Your Majesty, King Tupou the Sixth, Chancellor of Christ University in Pacific. The university offers a number of master's degrees by research, and only or by research and coursework, and doctoral programs by research only.
All postgraduate theses of the university are examined by 2 or more external examiners and 1 internal examiner from within the university who are experts in the appropriate academic discipline. Your Majesty, at the master degree level, 2 students are recommended to have the degrees conferred. First, Mr. Hopoi, who has successfully fulfilled the coursework and research requirements for the degree of Master of Forensic Information Technology of the University Schools of Computer Science in 2021. The title of his master thesis is Presenting Digital Forensics Evidence in the Tonga Court. His research was aimed at strengthening forensics evidence, and it discussed the role of scientific validity within the legal system, explained the criteria by which the scientific validity of features comparison forensics methods could be judged, and applies those criteria to the selected features comparisons methods. The issues and problems associated with presenting digital forensics evidence in criminal cases in the Tongan court were identified. Fieldwork was undertaken to understand the particular Tongan court context. Mr. Hopoi. Ms. Safi, who has successfully fulfilled the coursework and the research requirements for the degree of Master of Education of the University School of Education in 2022. The title of her master thesis is The Effects of Broken Marriages in Primary School Students' Academic Performance in the Nuku'alofa District. Ms. Safi's thesis examined the effects of broken marriages on the academic performance of primary school children in the Nuku'alofa area. The study found that children from broken marriages perform poorly in their academic work, suffer from psychological problems, and often exhibited delinquent behaviors. Teachers, community members, and Christian church leaders have important roles to play in such situations. They are urged to work together to assist affected students to overcome the challenges they face as victims of dysfunctional families. Ms. Safi. Piaceri Poli Safi. Katak pe te utoki upe ospa mo toki katoa, pa te utoki wha hokat ke mo toki lava hake ki whaake mo whailonga. Doctoral degrees. Your Majesty, at the doctoral level, 2 students are recommended to have the degrees conferred. First, Mr. Latapu, who has successfully completed the research requirements for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of the University Schools of Computer Science in 2021. The title of his doctoral thesis is A Comparative Study of Machine Learning Classifiers for Network Intrusion Detections. His thesis recognized that network intrusion detection systems were becoming more prevalent in detecting malicious activity in the big data era. Many supervised classification approaches were aimed at improving network intrusion detections without proper evaluations of the supervised classifiers on multiple datasets. Several studies had been conducted to evaluate the performance of such supervised classification techniques on network intrusion detection systems. However, this study did not systematically and statistically compare. Instead, a set of measures, visual inspections, and statistical methods were used to compare ML techniques systematically in 4 datasets: NSL KDD binary, UNSW binary, NSL KDD multi-label, and UNSW NB11 label. Experimental methods were employed to evaluate which classifier were suitable for NITs. As a result, the findings were also validated from statistical hypothesis testing on classifiers' accuracy, FI screen, precision, and also recall. The tests were run by applying 7 classifiers to each dataset. The results indicated that KNN and quadratic discriminant analysis were highly suitable for network intrusion detection system in binary classifications and multi-label classifications. Moreover, it was confirmed that classifiers' performance was better in binary in class datasets compared to multi-class datasets. Dr. Latapu recently participated in the Australian Cyber Security Forum in Queensland because of experience and qualification. Lastly, Reverend Dr. Koloa, who has successfully completed the research requirement for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of the University School of Theology in 2022. The title of her doctoral thesis is Effecting Pastoral Strategies for Ministering Christ in a Bruised Church. Her thesis recognized that the church, the body of Christ, is easily bruised. Each congregation is equipped by God with built-in mechanisms for self-healing, but when this mechanism malfunctions, the bruised condition of the church becomes chronic and dysfunctional relational patterns emerge. Just as the bruises on the human soul are not always visible to the untrained eye, so do the black and blue marks on the soul of a bruised church may not be apparent to the casual observer. Tragically, the deepest wound is that inflicted upon a church by spiritual leaders who abuse their authority. An incoming pastor who assumes leadership of a bruised church often faces unique problems, including the following. Firstly, the emotional residue left behind by the previous pastor. And secondly, systematic problems in the church itself, which could be manifested in dysfunctional ways, as people try to cope with their pain. Pastors must therefore lead their bruised churches by personal example through a healing process of reconciliations, restorations, and renewal. Christ is present in the bruised church, caring for, correcting, and empowering his people in a variety of ways. The purpose of her thesis is to develop a theoretical framework and diagnostic tool to assist pastors who are called to minister in a bruised church in Tonga and abroad. Your Majesty, I have the honor to present to you the following students who have successfully fulfilled all the requirements of the university for the doctorate degrees. Firstly, Whaifekau Dr. Lose George Eleanor Halaivalu Koloa of Hopei Tolway, Manda, Western Province, Solomon Islands, Worcestershire, Great Britain, api ko talaheu haano haapai, moi api ko kau atoa halasipu loto kolomotua, Doctor of Philosophy in Theology, School of Theology. Whakaosi, Whaifekau ako, Paula Palavilala La Tapu of Nomuka, Ha'apai and Tofoa, Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science, Schools of Computer Science. Uhi mo katoa koutou kore ki whakao ki whainga mare whakasko ni. Ke whakahau katoa e ngā whakailonga whakalang-lang. Ai kau tangata mo e kau whiwhine lava mea i he whonuan. Pakai ngata pe i he whonuani ka komuri whoki. Your Majesty, King Tupou the Sixth, Chancellor of Christ University in Pacific. Article 4 of the university's constitutions gives it the power to award honorific titles, including honorary degrees and professorships from time to time, as may be determined by Senate and Board of Governors. The conferment of honorary degrees allowed the university to recognize the achievements and contributions of remarkable individuals in Tonga, in the Pacific region, and in the world. An honorary degree is one of higher education's most significant honors. It is the policies of Christ University in the Pacific to award honorary degrees on a selective basis to those individuals who merit special recognition for genuine achievement and distinction in a field or activity consonant with the mission of the university. In 2022, the university is privileged and honored to recognize the outstanding achievements of the following persons and commended them to Your Majesty's favor. First, the first award is an honorary degree of Doctors of Law, recommended to be awarded posthumously to Mr. William Stanley Waterhouse of Australia in recognition of outstanding contributions to Tonga in the area of diplomacy and business. Mr. William Waterhouse, Stanley Waterhouse was an honorary consul general for the Kingdom of Tonga in Australia for over 35 years. He enjoyed a personal friendship with the royal family and was especially close to the late Majesties King Taupahau IV and King George V. His relationship with Tonga began at Sydney University with His Majesty King Taupahau IV, and his family continues to support Tonga and Australia and world at large. His daughter, Louise, who is present here today to receive her father's award, who is now Honorary Consul General for Tonga in Australia, but she also one of the King George V official courtiers in his coronations. During his 35 years plus as Honorary Consul General for Tonga, Mr. Waterhouse worked tirelessly to advance Tongan's interests and developments in many areas, and particularly in business and diplomacy. He was awarded the Grand Cross of Queen Charlotte in 2009 by His Majesty King George V for his 35 years of service representing Tonga. Most of us in Tonga are unaware of the special benefits that Tonga accrues from the behind-the-scene work of trusted friends of Tonga's overseas, such as Mr. Waterhouse. Mr. Waterhouse and his family are renowned in the racing circles in Australia and in the world, and his extraordinary life achievements as well as challenges in his life are documented in his autobiography, What Are the Odds? Your Majesty, the honor degree awarded posthumously to him today is but a small token of the university's deep appreciation and recognition of a lifetime of dedicated service to Tonga and the Tongan people by one of Australia's greats and statesmen, and is symbolic in the many ways of the warm and enduring relationship that Tonga and its people enjoys with Australia and its people that date back several centuries. Your Majesty, thank you. Now I proceed on the second one, Honorary Masters of Business. The second award is an honorary degree of Master of Business Administration, recommended to be awarded to Ms. Minian Yu of the People's Republic of China in recognition of her outstanding contribution to Tonga in the field of business. The award of honorary degree is in recognition of her services to Tonga in the business area. Ms. Minian Yu began her businesses in Tonga in 2007 and continues today. She is the owner and chairperson of the Guangdong Poly Supply Chain Company Limited and Hong Kong Wellbest Holding Company Limited. These two companies deal with real estate, spices, coal mine, iron ore, fund management, renewable energy, medical nursing homes, and constructions. In Tonga, her businesses include the Sino-Union Economic Trading Limited, Tonga, the tobacco factory, Sino-Union Tonga, frozen food, Sino-Union Tonga, and she also has a red wine MENA business in France. She was appointed also by His Majesty Cabinet in 2022 as a Trade Commissioner for Tonga in Guangdong Province of the People's Republic of China. Your Majesty, the award is also a recognition of a significant contribution to Tongan's economy, especially to small growers and low-income families. It is also symbolic of the relationship of trust and respect that Tonga and its people enjoy with the People's Republic of China and its business communities. The generous investments in Tonga over the years have assisted Tonga to weather economic downturns and global recessions and the challenges for small, vulnerable nations such as Tonga. Your Majesty, I have to present to you Ms. Mia Niu, Master of Business Administration. Whaosia te o tangata lava mea he whunua koe ni, ho whunua Your Majesty, the third and fourth awards are honorary degrees of Doctor of Laws and also Doctor of Science, recommended to be awarded to Mr. William Clive Edwards, Senior Consul of Tonga, and to the Right Honourable Dr. Lord Tangi of Wānukunuka of Tonga, in recognition of the outstanding contributions to Tonga and achievements in law and medicine, respectively. Mr. William Clive Edwards and the Right Honourable Dr. Lord Tangi of Wānukunuka represent the pioneers of law and medicine in Tonga. They were generally from the traditional leadership, well-versed and articulate in the cultures and languages, but were often educated in the best universities of the West. In other words, they were citizens of both the Pacific and the West and could move freely between the two and were comfortable with both. They could recite Shakespeare at the top of a hat, but they were composers themselves and orators in their own rights. They were well-read, urban, witty, and multi-talented, but were also imbued with a sense of mission. They became civil servants and sometimes reluctantly politicians because they believed they could make a difference in the development of their own country. Mr. William Clive Edwards was a pioneer student of Tonga High School and was its first tax in 1952. He took a year off school to work on a family farm before he traveled to New Zealand to attend Auckland Grammar School in 1954. He gained his Bachelor of Laws in 1960 from the University of Auckland, and also at the university, he won a university brew in rugby. He started his law career in Auckland in various firms and rose from law clerk to senior partner. He was a successful barrister and became an immigration law specialist. He made many successful appearances before the New Zealand Court of Appeal and before the Privy Council of the United Kingdom. He was a very successful murder trial lawyer, and in the 24 murder cases he defended, he won 22 acquittals, and with one reduced to manslaughter. In the case of Rex versus Campbelli, he made New Zealand legal history, with the case becoming leading case in law of evidence and the use of the intoxication as a defense in murder. But he also heavily involved in community affairs and was elected councillor of Ellerslie Borough Council, Auckland, from 1967 to 1972, and elected councillor for Auckland City Council from 1973 to 1985. He was secretary to the Tongan Society Incorporated, New Zealand, and founding member and life chairman of the Board of Trustees of the United Church of Tonga in New Zealand and Australia, with chairman churches throughout Auckland in New Zealand and in Australia. For his legal contributions and community services, he was awarded the New Zealand Service Medal in 1993 and was made Officer of the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire, or the OBE, in 1995. In Tonga, he continued his community services and legal work, gaining senior partnerships in various legal firms, and is today senior counsel in his own law firm. His services to law was recognized with the Tonga Service Medal in 1998 and the Order of Queen Charlotte in 2011. He was also Royal Land Commissioner in 1982. He became a member of the Legislative Assembly and served in that capacity from 1996 to 2014, and was appointed Minister of Police from 1996 to 2004, and Minister of Justice from 2011 to 2014. He was an elected people representative for Tongatapu from 2005 to 2010. It is difficult to envisage law in Tonga without Mr. William Clive Edwards' outstanding contribution to the legal profession in New Zealand and Tonga, and his services to community. Indeed, his achievement make him synonymous with the law of Tonga. He is a devoted family man and is married with 4 children. Your Majesty, I have the honor to present to you Mr. William Clive Edwards, Doctor of Law. Pui mo katoa koe whakausi toko ua whailonga lava mea he whanuan pe heki murina. Whakausi the Right Honourable Dr. the Lord Tangi of Wao Nukunuka is a living treasure in medicine and health in Tonga. His career glitters with first and national, regional, international awards. Dr. Vriami Ta'utangi grew up in the island of Hunga in Vava'u, and that is where he had all his primary education. He is a second in a family of 6 children. There were no electricity, phone, or running water. It was hard, and everyone contributed to the well-being of the family and the community. His parents worked hard for the education of the children. Looking back, Viliami believes that his experience in early life helped in shaping his future. He went to Mailefihi Middle School of the Free Wesleyan Church in Neiafu for 2 years, then to Tupou College, Toloa. He was the tux of Tupou College in the historic year 1966, which was 100 years since its establishment in 1866. At the end of that, he was awarded a common scholarship to study medicine at the Fisi School of Medicine, Suva. He graduated of Diploma in Medicine and Surgery and returned home in 1973. His internship was in Viola for 11 months. For the next 3 years, he worked in Niui Hospital, Mua Health Center, and Likamonu Hospital in Atoptapu. On his return to Viola from the islands tour, the churchin at Viola, the late David Puloka, wanted Viliami to be attached to surgery. That was the start of his surgical career. In 1976, Viliami had a 6 months vacation leave, and he was fortunate enough to work as a senior house officer at various hospitals in Auckland under surgical registrar who were training to be surgeons. He returned home after that, but the desire to be a trained specialist surgeon was firmly in his mind. He continued as a registrar in Viola, Niue, and Prince Ngu hospitals from 1976 and 1978. In 1978, he worked as an anatomy demonstrator at the University of Otago Medical School, Taneten. At the end of that year, he passed the primary examination for the fellowship training program of the Royal Australasian College of Surgeons. He then moved off and joined the Auckland Surgical Training Scheme to be a general surgeon in 1980 and 1983. In November 1983, Viliami gains the fellowship of the Royal Australasian College of Surgeons, FRACS. Dr. Tang was the first Tongan doctor to gain the fellowship of any clinical specialty by examination. He returned home to Tonga at the beginning of 1985 with a young family, a specialist general surgeon. These were achieved with no scholarship support. From 1985 to 1989, he was a specialist general surgeon in Viola Hospital. In the next 2 years, he was a lecturer at Newcastle University Medical School, Newcastle, Australia, which include further training in pediatric surgery. And then he returned to Tonga as general surgeon from 1991 to 1995, and was appointed visiting surgeon for Niue. In the next 4 years, he was a senior general surgeon in Griffith, New South Wales, Australia. He was recalled back to Tonga by His Majesty King Tauwhahautupo IV, who appointed him Minister for Health from 1999 to 2010. This was a time that Viliami counted as a great opportunity to make a difference for the betterment of the whole country and health in Tonga. He continued to be in charge of the surgery. From 2000 and 2007, he was an elected member of the Executive Board of the World Health Organization, and from 2006 to 2010, he was appointed Deputy Prime Minister by His Majesty King Tauwhahautupo IV. From 2011 to today, the Right Honourable Dr. the Lord Tangi of Wānukunuka has remained a specialist general surgeon in Viola Hospital. Despite the arrears of greater financial and professional rewards overseas, he loved and continues passionately to serve his king and his country Tonga. But far from resting on his laurels, he continues to lend his experience and expertise, knowledge and wisdom to serve regional and international bodies. From 2011 to 2017, he was senior clinical advisor to organization which is now called the Pacific Regional Clinical Services and Workforce Improvement Program, based at the Secretariat of Pacific Community in Fiji. From 2013 to 2020, he was a member of the Scientific and Technical Expert Group, which provides advice to the Public Health Division of the SPC. He was from 2013 to 2017 president of the Pacific Island Surgeon Association, and from 2016 to 2022, he is a member of the Global Health Committee for the Royal Australasian College of Surgeons, and continues as patron of the Pacifica Medical Associations. And from December of this year, he is a member of high-level policy expert for WHO Small Islands Development States on non-communicable diseases and mental health. He has authored and published over 20 scientific articles in international journals over the years, and by invitation, Lord Tangi and 3 other surgeons from Italy, South Africa, and New Zealand thus completed a chapter titled Global Surgery in a Springer book titled Global Health Essential. This book will be out for printing in 2023. His peerless contribution to welfare and health of the people in Tonga was recognized when in December 2010, he was invested with the noble title Lord Tangi of Wānukunuka. A life peerage by His Majesty King George V, and in May 2017, he was appointed as member of Privy Council by His Majesty King Tupou VI. Internationally, he won the gold medal from WHO for Tonga's initiatives on tobacco control in 2002. In 2005, the Pacific Medical Association Services Award in recognition of contribution to Pacific health in the region. In 2008, he was invested with the Kola Suite, the Knight Grand Cross of the most illustrious author of the Kunst Lotte by His Majesty King George V at His Majesty coronations. And in 2018, he was awarded with the International Medal for the Royal Australasian College of Surgeons. In addition, Lord Tang is also heavily involved in community affairs. He is the chief trustee of the Free Wesleyan Church, the chairman of the Finance Committee of the Church, the chairman of the Tupou College Advisory Council, and the general secretary of the Tupou College Old Boys Associations. Hello, Your Highness, Princess Charlotte Mafile Pilodev Tuita, there's a club ta Fofoanga. That is where Williami loves to go when times allow. Fofoanga provides a number of social supports to all types of groups in the community. Williami and the wife, Miriam Naite, have been blessed with 4 children, all have families and 12 grandchildren. They also have, in addition to the family, a son. Williami and the Naite family believe that God Almighty has been leading their journey all the way. For all that and more, they are very grateful and are humbled by the ending love of God. One of the grandchildren is named Honga Ia He Ofa. That is their feelings from their hearts. And now they look forward for more time with the grandchildren. Your Majesty, I have the honor to present to you the Right Honorable Dr. Lord Tangi of Wānukunuka, Doctor of Science. Malo abito uhi ka mukado. Malo.
Uhi mukado ki pangai. Kore ki ikparemia fuka miliku. Fai lea katoanga. Te fai teri hawe ikparemia pete ke mea whakatonga pe whakapalangi. Pe loloa pe nou. Mea pe taha kore hatokoni ma university o Kalaise Pasifiki. Ke mea mai pe ikparemia. Fu whanau koe, ke tau whanau ia. Whanau a Tonga. Mau kore hatokoni ke university. Malo.
Tapu ke toa mafi. Tapu ke tui o Tonga. King Tupou. Tapu ke Queen of Ena Tonga. Queen Anaspau. Ka mai whare ha moe ofu. Ui mo katoa pa kore he ke hufanga. E whakatap ka ko stala mo awhaki. Kai whakamonu mua au koroa. o tō mai motuani I he kātoanga whakawhiwhia mo whakamawhana koni. O toi kōrea pe mua ke kamata mua e whahoani. I he rea whapaparangi, ko I ngā pēr ko tau kau ngā mea, o wikai ke nau rea whakatonga. Your Majesty, I beg your indulgence to allow me the privilege to deliver an address in honor of the 2022 graduation ceremony of the Christ University in the Pacific. Your Majesty, we are deeply humbled as you grace this occasion with your presence. As the Chancellor of the University, we trust this occasion and the achievements that have been conferred today will honor the vision of the university to provide an academically challenging education, Christ-centered education, and advanced tertiary education program. This year has been indeed very challenging, with the Tonga Hapai volcanic eruption, the ensuing tsunami, and as we step out of the darkest spirit of the global pandemic, which took over our lives for more than 2 years. The challenges faced by the education system and any academic program has included a lack of access by students to teachers and studying facilities during lockdown periods, as well as the effect in the mental well-being of students as they see their future aspirations slip away at a time when they are just building the foundation of their future careers. During the pandemic, one of the main concerns was the impact of the social and mental well-being of students, as they were no longer able to engage in a face-to-face interactions and fellowship with their teachers and friends in the classrooms and broader school environment, a fundamental element to growth and learning. The ability of the administration and teaching faculty to be able to deliver teaching and learning modules through a hybrid or virtual platform would have been a resource-intensive endeavor, worsened by a lack of adequate facilities and adding to the financial burden of the university. Given the adverse impact of the pandemic, today's graduation, I believe the first ceremony since 2019, is a testament to the steadfast faith, tenacity in spirit, and unwavering resilience of the university's governing body, administration, teaching faculty, and its proud graduates that we are gathered here today. This should not come as a surprise to us, given that the university's vision is premised on Christian values and principles. Therefore, I wish to extend a heartfelt congratulations to the graduating class of 2022 for achieving this milestone after a significant period of challenges. Your successes are far more meaningful given the unique challenges and circumstances that you have overcome to reach your academic destiny today. As we transition to the new normal post-pandemic, it is the commitment of government to redirect resources to tertiary education to mitigate the learning crisis and generational catastrophe posed by the pandemic. We wish to sustain and re-engage the interest in learning in our people, especially our younger generation. Therefore, government is providing further resources and support towards tertiary institutions to enable them to address the disruption caused by COVID-19. And government will continue to invest in education as a core part of its post-pandemic recovery. And we value the contribution of this university in whatever guidance you may render to ensure that government effectively delivers on its investments. This investment includes the establishment of the Tonga National University, which we envisage will complement existing tertiary institutions such as the Christ University in Pacific. We look forward to collaboration and exchange of knowledge and skills and a boost to Tonga's national academia through this initiative, as I believe there is complementarity in all tertiary institutions in the Kingdom. Let me conclude by complimenting the Christ University in the Pacific for the successes that we are witnessing here today, the conferring of degrees and honoring the accomplishment of graduating classes. This compliment extends to the unwavering support of parents and families who sustain the graduating student and their ambition to gain knowledge and skill for their future endeavors. To the graduates today who have demonstrated that good deeds are achieved through dedication, commitment, and devotion to your faith and your personal ambition. We wish you well in the journey that has been paved for you and your future endeavors. Uhi mo katoa, ko manatu ke taimi na ku ke whakaunga tamakia he ako maalunga e walunga fultupu. I taimi ko ia ne ngata pe ako e form wono. Pau te kia o form fitu e ako maalunga nge. Ko ngai sivi hu ke university ne ngau ek pe sivi anu sila. Ne sivi taimi ko ia na sivi mautoko hiwanoa pa nai la vai. Whafufua ke toko ni manoa nai. E toko ni manoa koe ni, o toko whaa nei whainga maari o maue na scholarship, ke lele atu ki muri o hoko atu ai whainga. Koe ki toko si ne lava mau o nau ngai whaamili, haiwi whiunga ke awe nau whanau ke hoko atu i muri. Uhi ka koe aho ni, o tau whakatataha mai mo whailongai. Ai lava mea ai to uako, i kai ko hako maalunga, ka koe lava mea i he tuunga o university. A ki mautolu i he university o Kalaisi Pasifiki. Koe misi pe i he kuonga mua, ka kua hoko o mooni. He kuonga koe ni. Koe whainga maari e, ko mau mau, pia ngāwe aonga aki, o tau siofia i hono ola lelei he ahoni, o wikai ko hamea si, pia tau kau ngā whakawhetai ki he eki, koe uhi, koe tau hokosia, haaho peheni. Koe ngāhi mō meniti peheni, o ikai hoko, tupu koso pe. Kana i fofua i he visone mo taki a ki nau tolu, ai kau holomua hoi lotu. E ikai ngalo i a tau tolu a ngāwe ne kamata i whaiwhekau senturi koloi. Nā ne ako he apia ko teolosia Pasifiki he tahiwa o no walu. Pia whanau whai ko whaiwhekau he tahiwa fitu noa. Ai tau, ne toi hoko atuai ai taki, ai kau taha lau tohi tapu pe ko Scripture Union i he tahiwa fitu noa. I he tahiwa fitu walu i he kole ai Scripture Union, ne whakotu ai apia ko tohi tapu to kai kolo, pe ko to kai kolo Bible College. I New Zealand, ko i whainga taki na ne whakahoko, nai mahino pe, e le tai mua e no tai mi, pa na ilonga pe i he tupu moi mo ui, ai whiohi anga to kai kolo. Le hoko ata e taki o ngā ue, o ngā weni, e whaiwhekau tau tāliu whau saulala. O kau au i hono whotua e university, o tau kātoa ngai ai, e nau lava mea he aho ni. Koe kau holo mua ne i kai, ke nau tāli ki he aromari e, ke toku whahoko ai tō tau. Ra nau tuu, mo i ki hi tā puaki, na nau mau, o whai ho nau lere i taha, i toko ni ki nau tolu he eiki, pena e fu matua ki lava, a ngahi mea lahi. Isa, a ngahi mea ne hangepe e i kai lava, kai he whakakaukaua ki nau tolu he eiki, na e fu malawa noa. Koe tā noa, ai pulea ngā mwesi si kai maalohi a whonua. O tau si o fia hono fua he ahoni. Pia tau whawhita i ai. Ko tāri whoki he pulea ngā. Ke whotua e universit wha whonua o kamata ngāwe he tau kahau. O ko fia whaha heni. Ke whaho le rea pe heni. Ai whakaukau ai pulea ngā mwesi si. Ke na ngāwe whakataha kai maalohi a whonua. Mori ke mama o ke whakaukau, ke whakahoko ha whiau au, ka ko whetoni aki mo whengawe aki. O ko utui tene toi omi ai ha ngahi whainga maari e, ke whakamalohi ange ai e tau whengawe aki whakataha. Teke a ko, mo whakatupu le kina, hono teu e tau tupu mo i kaha u o Tonga. O ko whiawhia ke whakahai, e whengawe aki whakataha ai pure a ngā mo i university, o Kalaisi Pasifiki, Uraki e foaki ai panga tahakilo. Ke whainga maari ke ta whaaki whaikumi, pe koe research koe ai university. Maho i ngai ni kono whatongia whaka university, ka umaa whoki e nau nofo, o siofi a ngai ta whaaki o maho inga ki o tau ki whonuani. Koe ua, koe whakakau ai university, o Klaise Pasifiki, he u university e lava ako ai a ki nau tolu o kumau scholarshipi. Koe whakasi whika tolu rewa uhi, koe whengau ake university whawhonoa Tonga, pa mo university o Klaise Pasifiki. Ia whetokoni aki, koe partnership, tau te whito pehe programa ako, umea ngā we, ka umaa whoki ai kau ngā we. Koe whakasino pēne e whainga maari e ke hoko atuai e tau ka whataha e no whahoko e whatongiani, mo hono teke o ako. Ka ki mō tolo o tau whawhiwhia ai homo lava mea he aho ni, o kou tala monu atu kia ki mō tolo kotoa. O kou amanaki e hoko e aho ni, kou mō menit mahu inga i homo wholonga i he mō ui. Ke si mō sio mai ha aho peheni he kaha u. Ka mō pehe, kou taimi he University o Klaise Pasifiki, koe taimia nei tokoni ke whotuu o hala whanonga mo e taumua ka pasa ki he ku mo ui. Tokangange e ia e aho, e ngai tau me heni, e ia e hataha tene whahoko hata noa me lie, whekawaki mo hataha, ia te ki mo tolu. Hange koe ta noa me lie, e tau whahoko ki a whaiwhekau sentul koloi, ka umaa whaiwhekau toke tā liu whau, saulala. Ia mo awhiwio, whatawange pe te mo mao ha Christmas. Fia, pa mo tau fo fon tapu e kina, to awhata.
Do e paspas, ki he rea whakoloa ko ia, pai e pare mia o Tonga. O kore ki a Sengsta Saulala, taha koe tokonsea ia, puate kovana koe ni, puate pure ai University o Klaise Pasifiki, kene whakahoko ai rea whamalo, hiria e tataki tau tōru whewhikau sāpu e la huni, i he himi tuku, pia koe lot tuku, pia moe keresi e whakahoko ia, e whewhikau pensiman Tonga.
Tapu moe wafa, whahingoa kia university, e ko sisio Klaise. Koe ne whakaalo maaria na tōrua, koe tala monu ki a Fiona, mo haerea kātoanga hi whakmatai tohi. O University of Klaise. Tapu ke tamai talo ni, ka ko sensela o kap. Tapu ke taini kuwengi o whainga Tonga. Tapu ke pare mea mo prianga kauta glotu. Ohi mo katoa, tuk moa ke hufanga, he tala kato ko whakahau ko atu, e polka mani. Te whawhongai atu, ai tantai Palestini, whawhikau so saia whapuiak te tafu, mo i poate pure university, kau ngawe mo whanau ako, ai whatongia whakamaro. Au tani ma Sanwari, wa noa wowa, he kai ngalo e tau tolu, ai puna mo ngā whi, hunga Tonga, hunga tokelau. Mate uhila, mate interneti, whakapauri tu e whanua. Pia wherau pe e kau muri, pe toi ai naha mo ui i Tonga. A honi, taha nima ti se mā, ko ulo e māma, i kere o la venga maari e. Ko haerea, he laa, konga hano no, ki whak matai tohi, University of Klaise. Kane kei moi e President Maro, ka fuafua, Vice Chancellor, ka whakauri whau saurala. Tene tuk me maika koe ni pe tene kaila, whakawhetai ki eiki. Nionga me whainga tae hala whanonga i wanoa ua, au kei sā tai pia sā tai, au te ke riua ia. Au kei tuk tai pe ai whare o haa moe o fō. Au kei monu ia pia Tonga, kuanga hono no, au kei mau pe hau kau kaua. Ohi mo katoa, tokai whanau wako ni, Makoe, ngataanga bene na whainga. Ka kua tau e naurangi, kua whake na whakailonga ako, he tama he taloni. Kona pore anga e ahoen. Whawhita e mau koroa. Whamaro atu, e paremia, koroa ko tō. Fia honga ia, loto, whana waku me kau ngawe University o Klaise. Peko fia, ke matia ke me pure anga e moto e whanua, o tua mo Tonga, kong to fia. Whikau rake o tua, tok whika ua Tonga. Tak foto university fafonu atoka tau kai mantu mo pe university kalaisi. Bon e forfora la ko nga fonwa ke tonga mai e. Oi mo katoa tuk mo pe ke fano no wat pe. Ot pe mau ki talamonu tu akoini. Me fai kau pasteni be he ka te batau kau ngau mfana wako. E mo afifio tau wange mo ma Christmas fonu melin mo fia. Mo tau wanoa wa tolu. Fonu he whakakoroa. O kore, tau ang mua pas talamono ki whawharangi maro pito.
Karak wha ka mo mea haki o longi tau hiwa tuku. Tau hiwa i he tolungeau, hiwang fulma taha o himi. O wai haki whanua, o kutu i o seni. Nai kai mau o tua, kana e masiwa he lelei. Hallelujah, kua monu i aeni. Hene tu ke ai lotu, o mi e kau whaife kau. O whanongo e he motu, ki he mea e tohi tapu. O ta whoki ai hou e ki moe hau. Tau hiwa he bēs whakaosi. Tamatonga tuo ngāue. He ko koloa e ke whakamono. Lotu ki he eiki mau pē. Kene poupou ki he lotu. O malui atupo.
Toa, o mau whakawheta i ke awhiona. O mau whakawhoki e langi mo koloria ko toa pē o e kātoa ngani. E kei whakateu ngā kia ai awhiona. Ko e tui o ngāhi tui, mo e eke o ngāhi eki. Pea koe o toa Tonga.
Koe whakawheta ia o e aho koeni, ai University o Kalaisi he Pasifiki. Whakawheta ia aku whai he tangata ek Palestini, seas tokai kolo ia Kalaisi, kai umaa e University hono kotoa. Moi whakawheta i koe hiko tupo wono kai umaa kuina naspa upea mo Tonga. Kei Tonga ai pea Tonga, o tuaki ai Afiona. Pea koe Kresia e ki ko sisu Kalaisi, o walahi e o tua koe tau tamai, whiohi mo e lau maari e maoni oni, ke nofu ia e teke mau tolu kotoa pe, pea ke whai pe o tae ngata, emeni.
Tau whai e whakapapa e tolu. Uraki ki o tua mafi. Hip hip! Ua, kene awhio, hawa Tonga, ma taine kui ni, whare ha mohe o fo. Hip hip! No tolu, eik pare mia, ho eiki. Katoa ki tau tolu he aho ni. Deu deu, hip hip!
Kakato ia. Ai tāna Tonga. Ai University o Kalaisi Pasifiki. Wahau koe ia i holo lawenga maari e i topoa. Ai a whio he ni, ai na awhi whio. Kik tupo wano, me mo koe ni nana spau. Hei whakamo e ek paremia. Pe whoki ki he kauminisa me he kabineti. Ka mai kau ronga me he university ai aku chancellor ai. Ai ne afio. Pai e whakeita mo e whelok mokna tolu. I e riwaki ko i a ne afio. Kau whoki e ngā i. Mataito hene whake au ne ngā i whailonga whakalanglangi. O kaua i a e talwhakau. Peko e konsera whakalanglangi Tonga maloro i a seria. Ko Bill Waterhouse. Whaki gai. E whaironga whakalanglangi ko i a ko e Doctor of Law. Ko e tō wako i a wera ako o ngawhunua. Tā wahau tu popa. Wapawonga no whine, konsera whakalanglangi ko i a taimeni i sene a seria Louis Waterhouse. Pepoki e whako i a pe moi ma a whakalanglangi. Kia minian yu. Ko e master, ko e businessi, ko tu i tongani, pia mo muri foki. Kau atu kia i pia mo William Clive Edwards Senior, Whawhalanglangi Doctor of Law, pia mo Honorable Lord Tanga Wanunuka, ko Honorary Doctor of Science. Pia kau whatakina ua mo e toko onongo fulmani ma ko ia, ni ma ona o ngahi, whailonga, me he tohi whamoniako pe koe certificate o aroakei o au ke Dr. Filosefa i ahoni. Whawhonga te ka whaipatungia me hini whatawang neau lele atu kia pina, kia ap ngā ue me whaipitu mo mea mai ai he live stream ai Broadcom FM Broadcasting whanga tamaka tu ai Adelaide te aka ola pe woki kia web junior lea pe mo tu porea mehere teo mesake famo kioa ko sa savaka momea